Living in Day Valley. How are you doing?
Nice to meet
How would you assess your team so far? Under 500, off of last year, really good season to make the tournament for the first time, and now under 500. Is it just growing pains, or do you see it coming out of that, or what's going on?
Well, we're just scuffling right now. We're not playing to our capabilities. We're kind of playing to the level of our competition, which is not good. So we have a ways to go. I think we have the ability, hopefully, to come out of this, especially on the offensive end. And some of our main guys just aren't swinging it very well, so that's having an effect on everybody else. So hopefully we can, start putting more pieces of the puzzle together and play a better brand of baseball.
Typically, coaches use these Tuesday, Wednesday games to see who can come out of the bullpen on Sundays and help out that way. Could any of your starters during these games, Tuesday and Wednesday, make a crack at the top three on the weekend?
Well, I mean, we got rained out Sunday against Oregon State, and so we didn't throw our best pitcher, Mason Radke, so he'll start tomorrow. And then Wednesday, we'll probably start Molden. We'll see. I mean, you try to incorporate some different players into the lineup on a midweek game just to see if they can be part of the equation on weekends. So we have that thought in mind, and hopefully we get some players to step up, especially on the pitching end. You can never have too many pitchers going into a weekend.
Speaking of that, how's Matt Jensen come along in your eyes in terms of pitching?
Pitching? We've only used Matt, I think, once, so it's very limited. We'll probably continue just to use him on just as needed basis, and it'd be nice to get him back out there sometime this week. And probably with a 5-game week, we're probably going to be forced to use Matt. But that's a good thing, I think.
Cool. Thanks.
Hey, Coach. Let's just talk about having 5 home games this week. Lots of games, but at the same token, they're at home. Just kind of talk about how you look at this week.
Well, you would hope that playing at home is a positive. It hasn't been so far this year. Last year, I think we had maybe the longest home winning streak in the country at one time. And this year, we just haven't felt comfortable. But I think that's just part of the entire season. We're 10 games into a 56-game schedule, and not playing that well right now. But it's always good to be back home. It's good to have a Tuesday, Wednesday game. Hopefully that will get some momentum for us into the weekend. But realistically, our toughest part of our non-conference schedule is to come. I mean, Houston's playing very well. We play Cal, who's playing well right now, and UCLA is one of the best teams in the country. So it doesn't get any easier. So we need to step up our levels of play to be able to compete against those teams.
I know pitching is always a concern and a focus. Are you more concerned about the starting pitching or the bullpen that comes on?
Well, if your starting pitching is strong, then you can at least get 7 innings and get deep into the ball game. I think they're both a concern. I think the depth of both, but I think I'd rather be strong on the front end of it in the starting pitching. And right now we're a little suspect in that area, but we're also suspect. It's a work in progress in our bullpen, where we just don't have, at this time, guys that are reliable. But they're going to continue to get thrown out there, and like you say, hopefully through the course of more games and as the season progresses, that more pitchers will be added in the mix. And this past weekend, we had a real good 4-inning outing from Eugene Wright, and that was his best outing, and we're hoping that will be what we continue to see through the rest of the season. But we definitely need more than just 1 or 2 guys.